today's topic is about shadow AI in the workplace. So it's just like shadow IT, oh, I will get a work around the IT department because they can't fix my problem or they're too slow or whatever. So although this may not be it may not be, you're not maybe intentionally doing anything wrong. It can end up going sideways on you relatively quickly. So, a couple of things. One is have an acceptable use policy at work to say, hey, this is thou shalt not install AI tools without the company knowing. Also, end user training about, hey, you probably shouldn't download things from BitTorrent or other things like that. You can even, block access to online tools like ChatGPT. You should, by the way, never put anything confidential into ChatGPT or any of the online AI engines that you wouldn't feel comfortable posting publicly. Please, 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 because once that stuff is out, hey, so in other words, you never want to say, hey, could you take our proprietary source code and optimize it with ChatGPT? Yeah, really bad idea. Really bad idea. So anyway, I just got to tell you this story. So unfortunately, there was a Disney employee, and he downloaded a plugin for an AI engine or an AI tool called Comfy UI or Comfy UI, Comfy UI. And basically, what that tool does is it helps you generate images, video, audio with Gen AI. And so this particular tool that he downloaded was a plugin. He wasn't aware, and he got this off GitHub, which is a legitimate site. It wasn't BitTorrent, by the way. Well, it turns out that plugin was infected with malware that had a Trojan horse, so he installed it on his computer. And then that malware got into his password manager, and then they stole his identity. And then it got into Disney's Slack channel, as well as other stuff, and downloaded 1 terabyte of data from Disney. And unfortunately, this person ended up getting fired. It's kind of sad. I don't think he did it maliciously, but it's just like, hey, think about this kind of stuff. You could be sabotaging yourself, not only the company. So not only get his identity stolen, he lost his job at Disney just because he downloaded this. It seemed like at the time a great idea to use this tool. So, and that's the other thing with AI, right? It is a double-edged sword. So just please be careful. Think about what you're posting in ChatGPT and other things. And if it feels like I probably shouldn't do it, guess what? You probably shouldn't. So anyway, that's our tip of the week. If you like this content, I'll put a post here, by the way, of a link that describes what happened to the Disney employee. I feel kind of bad for what happened, but yeah. Anyway, learn from his mistakes, I guess. So if you like this content, please boink at the subscribe button, boink at the like button. It does help out the channel. Thanks a lot for listening. Stay safe out there. Remember that AI is a double-edged sword. And thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.